Then we move over to the second group of people. They are the second group, not by kind, but the second group based on that they are introverts, because the very first two kinds we talked about are extroverts. These other ones are introverts. So they fall under the second group, the introverts. So the first among the introverts, being now the third of the temperaments, is melancholy. These are the brain boxes of the universe. Very articulate, very intelligent, skilled, talented. Wisdom comes to them naturally. When they analyze anything, it is top-notch. They are the world architects. They have very big mind and very productive mental process. All the things you can imagine human beings created, majority if not all, we are designed from the mind, from the cradle of the mind by melancholists. They can sit down and design a building no one had ever seen. Design a kind of bridge no one had ever constructed. Design a aircraft, or a spaceship. Put every knot in its place, dot every I, and cross every T in their mind. They have very analytic mind. They are good in music. I can see Oyibo now smiling. Some choristers are melancholists. They feel very well. Some of them can look at a snake and tell you how that snake is feeling, whether that snake is happy or not happy. They not only feel what they feel or sense what they feel, they can also sense what other persons feel. And they are perfectionists, just like the time I mentioned, dotting every I and crossing every T. If you look at a melancholy, everything is perfect. One who is a melancholy, you may rarely notice a stain on the clothing of a melancholy. Rarely. And then, whereas the other group, extroverts, are very optimistic, fun-loving. Yes, we are going to have fun and be happy here. The choleric, yes, we are going to finish this project even before the deadline, no matter the condition of the economy. The melancholy is normally pessimistic. If you say, let us carry out a project, the very first thing the melancholy will marshal out would be all the reasons your mind may never go to that will prevent that project from starting in the first place. And then he or she will supply you all the reasons that will cut short that project if you insist on beginning it. And then he or she will also supply you all the possible reasons that will make sure that that project remains incomplete after you must have started the project. So they are very pessimistic about almost everything. And that's the reason why they are very courteous people. They are very careful. The most careful people you get with melancholists, they have very soft emotions. You can easily get them angry. But the problem is removing that anger from them. It could take donkey years, and they still know when, how. Those who were witnesses, those who were around when you offended him or her. In fact, each time he or she sees you, the entire thing comes back to play because they have this heavy mind. Their mental capacity, I would say, knows little bounds. Very little bounds. I wouldn't say knows no bounds. Very little bounds. So they are very talented and skilled. They are the architects of inventions. They are inventors. And cholerics could be the producers or manufacturers. When the melancholics invent, the cholerics put the thought process through production for manufacturing to take place. And then the sanguine will not need to bother himself with either. But when that product comes out, then the sanguine will market it for you. All right, we cut the melancholy short and then move to the phlegmatic.